Basketball is the first sport that comes to mind when we think of athletes who can jump high. After all, they do dunk, arguably the most exciting action in all sports. NBA players are one of a kind, to say the least. Their combination of size and athleticism creates many memorable moments, including those in which the athletes appear to be floating in midair. Here is the top 10 highest vertical jumps in NBA history. And by the way, make sure to click that subscribe button to stay up to date with all our engaging videos, and use that trigger finger by smashing that like button. Now let's get into it. Ready? Number 10, LeBron James, 44 inches. The king is in charge. LeBron James is one of the best leapers and all-around athletes in NBA history. King James can launch his 6'8", 250-pound frame with apparent ease, with his vertical leap reportedly measuring somewhere north of 40 inches. But how does he manage to do it? A vertical leap is a complete concert of a lot of motor abilities, according to Craig Friedman, a performance innovation team director at Athletes Performance. Strength and power are obviously important, but what people don't always realize is that getting into those powerful positions requires mobility and stability. It's clear that LeBron's mobility, stability, and flexibility are all intertwined. In its most basic form, a jump is simply the result of a force being applied to the ground by the elastic energy stored in contracted muscle. As LeBron squats to prepare to jump, Friedman explains, all of his muscles are stretched out like a rubber band, storing energy. How high he jumps is determined by how much and how efficient he can direct that energy into the ground. Number 9, Muggsy Bogues, 44.3 inches. Given his 5'3" height, you might not expect to see Bogues on this list. He played 14 years in the league because of his insane bounce and athleticism. During his career, Bogues averaged 10 or more assists on 2 occasions, despite never showing it off in an NBA game. He has stated that he can dunk easily. Muggsy had a knack for being in the right place at the right time to grab rebounds and steal the ball. He also worked with NBA coaches to figure out how to best position his body to use his body weight as a defensive weapon. Surprisingly, when Muggsy was a member of the Washington Bullets, the team had the shortest player in NBA history and the tallest. His hard work and consistency have made him a stat leader within the Charlotte Hornet franchise. So what is it about Muggsy that makes him leap so high? Well, he has powerful legs and explosive power. Anyone can learn the dunk by training consistently and correctly. Number 8, Shannon Brown, 44.5 inches. With the Los Angeles Lakers, Shannon Brown won 2 NBA championships while playing alongside Kobe Bryant. During this time, he was a mainstay on the Lakers, primarily a direct backup for Kobe. Brown's leaping ability made him famous, and he has a lot of highlights on the internet for a player who spent most of his career on the bench. Because of his athletic ability, he was drafted 25th overall in the 2006 draft. The height of his vertical leap was 44.5 inches. Number 7, Zion Williamson, 45 inches. Zion Williamson has the potential to have the most impressive vertical leap on this list. In terms of near-mythical view of his abilities as an athlete, he is only second to LeBron James in terms of the hype surrounding him. His athleticism is like anything we've ever seen, as he stands 6'6" tall with a body weight of around 280 pounds. He moves and explodes like the best athlete on the floor, which is more common in nearly 100 pounds smaller athletes. His jumping ability is probably where his athleticism shines the brightest. At Duke, Zion famously broke the vertical leap record with a 45-inch leap. That's an incredible height for a player weighing nearly 300 pounds, and it can only be achieved through elite strength and power. If you account for a drop in performance due to testing anxiety, which is common among athletes, Zion could probably be the NBA's all-time leader in vertical leap. Number 6, James White, 46 inches. During the 2006 NBA draft, White was selected with the first pick of the second round. During it, he was seen as a player who could score the ball. This, however, was not the case. If White wasn't dunking the ball, he wasn't doing much for the team. He only appeared in 67 NBA games, but that was enough to land him on this list with a crazy vertical of 46 inches. Number 5, Jason Richardson, 46 inches. The video of Vince Carter's dunk contest performance in 2000 is well known. What gets overlooked is what Richardson did while competing in the slam dunk contest in 2002-2003. He won the event in consecutive years. Richardson was the 5th overall pick in the NBA draft in 2001. He came in and immediately made an impact as a scorer. This is since he was one of the league's best athletes with the 46-inch leaping ability. Richardson would put on a show, either dunking other players or on the open floor. Number 4, Zach LaVine, 46 inches. LaVine has quickly established himself as one of the league's best young players. During the 2019-2020 season, he scored 25.5 points per game in 60 games. LaVine is best known for his insane dunking abilities. During the 2015-2016 dunk contest, this was on full display. In 2016, Levine and Aaron Gordon put on the best match of all time. He stole the show with dunks from the free-throw line, between the legs, and behind the back. Levine has recently focused on the three-point competition. He has repeatedly demonstrated that he is far more than a dunker. With that said, at the age of 25, he's already established himself as one of the best dunkers of all time. Number 3, Michael Jordan, 46 inches. It's only fitting that the most outstanding player in history appears on this list. Jordan entered the league and quickly established himself as one of the best athletes in the league. Jordan could leap to great heights and adjust his body in midair to gain an advantage on the court. In 1987 and 1988, Jordan won the dunk contest. He is best known for his famous free throw line dunk. Jordan was photographed sitting on the rim with the trophy after the game. You must be able to fly if you have the nickname Air Jordan. Jordan can undoubtedly do it with a vertical of 46 inches. Jordan was truly gifted in all areas, as evidenced by this. He was regarded as the best player, finisher, and mental most formidable player of all time, and one of the greatest leapers of all time. Number 2, Daryl Griffith, 48 inches. In his first 5 seasons, Griffith averaged 20 points or more 4 times. This was before the shooting guard's injuries started piling up. Along with John Stockton and Karl Malone, Griffith was a complement player. On the court, he was known for his spectacular dunks. Griffith, dubbed Dr. Duncanstein, has the ability to leap from anywhere on the floor and outstrip almost any defender in his path. He played for the Utah Jazz for 11 years, missing 1 season due to a foot injury. Many people are unfamiliar with this name, but a tape of his 48-inch vertical will change that. Donovan Mitchell is well versed in the legend, and he paid tribute to him by wearing his jersey during the 2018 dunk contest. Number 1, Wilt Chamberlain, 48 inches. He was 7'1", had a 48-inch vertical leap, ran a 100-yard dash in 10.9 seconds, threw a shot put of 56 feet, and won the Big 8 Conference high jump 3 years in a row. Again, he did all of this while standing at 7'1". Chamberlain amassed some of the most remarkable statistics in NBA history. He is the only player in NBA history to ever score 100 points in a single game. Chamberlain averaged 50.4 points and 25.7 rebounds in the 61-62 season. Chamberlain had a career average of 30.1 points and 22.5 rebounds. Given his size and athleticism, he was an unstoppable force. Chamberlain holds the NBA record for the highest vertical leap and will be remembered as one of the top athletes of all time. What do you think about the top 10 highest vertical jumps in NBA history? Let us know in the comments section down below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel so we continue giving you the best content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.